Still better than
All right, we're recording. Now we're live.
So now, are we good live? Are we live now?
I'll make sure
do it live.
it's good.
Yeah, make sure it's...
This even seems
This doesn't even look like it's in a good angle.
Yeah, it looks like it's about to tip
Why don't we
over.
put it? I want to put it like up on the like.
Dude,
Tony, get the fuck out of the way so I can see it.
Dude, shut up.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I need another beer.
And Tony's heel turn in full effect.
You can see Scoot,
Alright,
right?
you're good. Yeah, Scuba, I got you.
Are you sure? We're good. Are we live? And we're live again. Welcome to the Booth Podcast. Having some technical difficulties. We're a little messed up, but here we are. And introducing the booth first and foremost, we have the bomb, Tim Lolly.
No finger. Thank you.
Okay,
Vintage.
we knew it was going to go there. And to the left of him, we have the Rocket Man himself, Brandon Feinstein.
That's right, Rocket baby, now the Hawks.
Now the Hawks. And to the left of him, we have the McGint Grenade. McGint
Sixers
the
GM.
Grouch, Matt McGinty.
Sixers GM.
To the left of me, we have the incomparable Bill R, as Chris Shaw would say, typing wildly as the trade talks begin to swirl.
Bale, the traitor.
Also known as Bale Petrator for sometimes backing out of things. To the left of him, we have recovering alcoholic Tony Palanta, who is in full effect, not recovering well, going for it all the way.
Relapsing alcoholic.
Tony Robo. And to the left of him, we have the one and only Scuba himself, Scuba Pat.
Fareed.
No finger.
No finger. Only friendly waves here. So we're starting us off now. We just did the draft lottery. We got the lottery written out here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Alright, so we got number 1 overall pick. Former MVP, Anthony Schlepitz is leading the Jazz, and he lucked into getting the number 1 overall pick, even though he only had 2 names in the hat. Number 2 overall. Sometimes a little controversial, a little crazy, a little trade happy. Tim O'Brien, captain of the Celtics.
Stinks.
Okay, dude.
Okay, didn't know we were gonna go right into it, but alright.
This thing sucks.
Number 3 overall, we have the Wizards who had
you don't
6
take
names in the hat.
Sorry, dude. Put the fucking drumsticks down.
Yeah, I'll shove one up your fucking ass.
And now we're going Raidor right away. So number 3 overall, the Wizards, Chris Cherno. Don't know who he's gonna take. We don't know if he'll be drafting according to some rumors from last summer's draft. 4 overall, we have the Hawks and Feinstein, who had 1 name in the hat, and somehow, some way, with a little bit
That's
of
right.
wing luck, we have the Hawks getting 4.
Wayne Lott.
5 overall, the legendary Nuggets franchise is back again, Matt DiMartino leading the charge. 5 seems like a spot they might move around, we'll have to wait and see. 6 overall, another veteran captain, Keelan Adams leading the Thunder back. Again, who knows, and what was that?
Lolly said he stinks.
He said he stinks, okay. 7 overall, we have Chris All Caps Shaw leading the Raptors. Had the most names in the hat, but only got 7 overall.
More.
Oh, come on.
I don't know what that one was. Well, this
Sucks more.
oh, sucks more. Okay.
No,
8
it's
overall,
fine.
we have the Duffy Barrett-led Sixers. Now, Duffy also a proud member of the Booth.
I don't know if he wants to
Right.
anymore.
Well, he did say some things. that
Duffy
made
did
me
just leave the
think
booth today.
otherwise.
Yeah.
9 overall, we have the Rambo Vintage Usual Pelicans. And what? We've been breaking bottles. Fit of rage, Tone?
Nah, dude, we're good.
Okay, all right.
Tony hammered.
I'm talking to my kid.
Tony's had a few today.
Comb his hair. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
10 overall, we have the Vince McElwain-led Bulls. Chicago, the Windy City, had a bunch of names in the hat, got 10. Who knows? 11 overall, we have the one and only Booth-led Bill R of the Heat and Bomb, who will be acting as the GM and helper of the team.
A little controversial.
We got some breaking news here. Joe Brown not happy that all people with 1 name got top 7 picks. Very unhappy with
Tough
that.
shit, Brown.
Conspiracy going on.
Speaking of 12, Joe Brown has the Grizzlies,
Very
which again,
unhappy.
obviously he did not want to be there. 13 is myself with the Lakers. Lakerland is miserable and crying tears.
All the Jews are going nuts.
I don't get that one.
Why are we the Israeli Lakers? I don't understand.
Yeah.
14 overall, the once promised to be number 1 overall pick, Wolves, who Wally just told him he had number 1 when he did not.
Sorry, Brown. Misread it.
There was no misread. The lottery had not happened.
I forgot
at that
the
point.
4.
Straight up was messing with it. The Wolves had number 1 last year, 14 this year. How will they adjust? 15 overall.
Maybe make the
Kevin
playoffs.
Quinn led Kings. 15, they had 16 and a
I'm
half.
very available, Quinn. I'm very
Who
available.
knows? And rounding out the first round, 16 overall, last pick, the Cavs, led by Andrew Schaefer, the best scout of them all.
Mr. McStews. All right.
Business.
Questionable.
The beer man!
Yeah, beer man.
I would definitely plug his business right now, but I do not know what it is. So.
Now, first off, all this year, the closest one to number one overall pick would be
Tony, you plug his
Tony, who's close to Anthony Schleppitz. Tony, what are your vibes out of Jazzland?
So I've may or may not have been in contact with my scout in Utah, and he's telling me Schleppitz is either going with Seibel or Dave. And what I can gather from that is he's going to take Seibel or Dave.
As expected, as expected. Great insight, Tony.
Yeah, that was
Breaking
some
news.
very...
He gave you two options, and you figure he's going to go with one of the two.
Yep. Yes.
Not letting it too much.
Get out of there.
All right, number 2 overall, Celtics. Who are we going to peg there? Fine, you're Tim O'Brien's rival. What are you thinking from behind enemy lines for? Who do you think?
I think Timmy O'Brien is not going to make a move this year, unlike last year where he traded away number 1. I think he was pretty happy, but then was depressed and miserable once he landed Glenn, the known loudmouth of the league. But then he also got McGinty, and their team was pretty good, and then shit the bed during the playoffs.
Would have beat you if you didn't cheat.
Although,
Whoever gets Glenn, make sure you give him the ball last 2
but
minutes.
I would say Timmy O'Brien's probably going to go with, either the leftovers of the Schleppitz picks.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with that. He's going to go, probably most likely Dave. Schleppitz is, he has to get a guard to complement his game. You can't have 2 forwards if you have number 1 pick.
If I had to predict, I think Timmy O'Brien's gonna fuck it up.
I mean, Timmy O'Brien did say he's not trying to win a championship.
Yeah.
So if he's not trying to win a
I
championship,
think this year he has a new
Yeah,
mindset.
for people at home, if you didn't know, mid-draft in the fall or summer,
terrible.
not trying to win a
not
championship.
trying to win a championship.
Sucks. He
Terrible.
sucks. Next captain, please.
And again, we'll go to Fine again, as he's probably the closest one to Chris Chernow, who actually
definitely.
got the lottery submitted through Fine.
Fine gets to pick
What are
2
your
teams
thoughts
again
on the
this year.
Wizardland? Now, the rumors are from last summer you may or may not have been his draft advisor.
The only thing I helped him out with was landing Seibel, which obviously was a tremendous pick for him at 4 or 5 or wherever he went, which, some may say, I can't believe somebody had number 2 and 3 and didn't pick Seibel, but, everybody has their own opinions.
Is that a shot at Victoria?
No, that was what everybody else said. I didn't say that.
Oh.
But I don't think Cherno's going to be able to land Seibel again, who he probably wanted. So the question is, does he go with the guard since he plays like a big, or does he go with another big to complement his game?
I just want to jump in here. If you're Seibel, you got to take Reddington. Won the MVP.
Seibel is not a captain.
Again, ladies and gentlemen.
So you think Cherno should be taking Reddington?
I think Cherno should take Reddington.
I personally think Cherno might not even know who Reddington is. He played the summer, but he didn't play the fall.
So
I'm not trying to take a shot, but Reddington is the man that knocked Cherno out of the playoffs.
I gotta ask everyone else.
I'm sure he knows who he
That
is.
is true.
I gotta ask everyone else, dude. If you don't know who the person is, wouldn't you do some research? Maybe try to reach out and contact him if you're a
Well,
captain?
he's not even
People
on
don't think like
Facebook.
good captains.
He's not even on Facebook.
He is off Facebook. He is off the grid. If you know where Chris Chernow is, please contact him.
Chris Cherno knows who Pat Reddington is. Let's just put it that way.
And I agree with you. It
If
would
Chris
be a
Cherno doesn't
great
go Pat
pick, but-
Reddington, who would he go?
Pat Reddington.
Tommy Heston, Randolph Jackson, Cody Antonini,
Cole.
Makai Bryant.
First off, Makai Bryant. I think Cherno.
We didn't even get into that can of worms yet.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right.
Stinks.
So we have number 4 overall. We have the Hawks. I'm not going to ask Fine directly because he's the leader of the Hawks, but I'm going to ask Scuba. Who do you think the Hawks look to spread their wings and bring into the nest?
To be honest with you, I really
Don't care.
Whoa.
no.
Whoa.
Wow.
It depends on who the top 3 are. I really think honestly, if Pat falls, he takes Pat because that'd be the obvious pick there. Pat or Heston. Want to chip with Heston, like you said before. Want to chip with Heston, so.
Although more importantly than the first round pick for the Hawks, we need to wonder, will the Mother Bird be back in Atlanta? That is the key.
I've already got my custom.
I can answer that one for you. No. no, he will not be back in Atlanta.
Oh man. Brian Brown's most improved.
But yeah, he's very improved. But I think we have enough, not super speedy big guys on the team.
What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Bob. What's your thoughts?
No comment.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Well, the comment's back.
For once.
For once. Reserved
For once.
Respect Rada.
5 overall. That brings us to the Nuggets, where we have an inside source in the former Nugget, the little rugrat, McGinn himself. Where do you think Denver goes?
I think kind of like the leftover effect. I think he either gets Pat, Tommy, Cody, Cole, or Randolph. One of those 5. I mean,
Basically the
we
whole
hear
personnel.
Randolph. we hear Randolph doesn't have a good schedule, but it's like a leftover effect. If Pat or Tommy slips to 5, that's an obvious pick in my opinion. You go there, but we got to see who falls. Hopefully, Fine fucks up his pick and takes something different.
I think it depends.
Hopefully.
Seems likely.
I think it depends on Tommy's internship this year too.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
I'm going to
you're
chime in. Do we think any of the 5 that we've named as captain-wise would trade away out of that top 5 spot?
I 1000% think Fine trades.
I think Fine trades.
If Fine goes to the end of the round and picks Affin again.
Yeah, I think Fine.
Yeah, you can do
Claims
that.
them all